Hey, can someone explain to me where the hell I am, please? Uh, you're in Australia, mate. Where? Australia? I have no idea where I am, but apparently I'm in Australia, according to this. Oh, this is Tasmanian Devil. Oh boy, we're in for a fun one, aren't we? Okay, in all seriousness, hello everybody, and welcome to, you might have heard of box wrestling. That is not the name of the game. You could already tell by the title. We are going back in time about 15 years ago. I think. Wait, no. It's almost 17 years old now, I think. Hold on, let me check. October 24th. Holy cheese balls, Batman. Yeah. So, this game. Fun fact. It got a re-release recently on Steam. But I think you know where this is going. So, who all here knows about a good old indie company by the name of Chrome Studios? And yes, I do mean that they are good. They are actually very good at what they've done. Because, boy, do I have a story for you. But first of all, let me tell you a tall tale about how I fucked up my computer and then repaired it about a week after. Because apparently this will not escape my head without me talking about it. So, about a year ago, I say about because it was actually the 19th of this month a year ago, there used to be a little symbol here called HB Support Assistant, which I would frequently ignore. There is a good reason why it is not there now. Basically, one day, on the 19th of last year, of April, I opened it up because I thought, what the hell, I should probably check to see what's going on. And I checked on the drivers that wanted me to update. One of them being a BIOS update. Please note, at that time, I didn't know that you're not supposed to do that because, first of all, it's dangerous. Second of all, it's really stupid. And third of all, wait, what? Oh, well, there's chat. Hello. Chat wasn't showing up on the secondary screen. But anyway, what had happened was I decided, why not? It seems important. It actually was not important at all. Because a system BIOS update is not only incredibly risky because it runs the risk of corrupting your system, but it is also incredibly dangerous. Because if something goes wrong during said update, serious ramifications. Now, this particular update, nothing went wrong during the update. It was what happened after the update. What happened was I got onto the login screen, what people would normally see on their computers nowadays, or anytime. It tells you, oh hey, put in your PIN number, your password, or something. But it told me to change it, to reset it. I did that and it let me log in, but a few seconds after, my PC would restart. And it kept going on and on and on, and then I also saw, I could just log in using my Microsoft account. Maybe that'll work. Same thing. So then I thought, oh man, this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to just do a complete system reset. I tried that. Booting up the PC, I would have to repeatedly press one of the F buttons on the top of the keyboard. And at first it seemed alright. And then it said that the system reset was incomplete. So something went wrong. So it sent me back to the screen where it was letting me choose either a system reset, but then there was the other option, which I now know is a very big no-no if you want to keep your PC, which was to completely wipe it. I didn't realize that what that would do is completely wipe my PC, including the OS. So I had to tell my papaw, and I had to tell his friend Les. And what ended up happening was, after a while of brainstorming, Les eventually figured out, oh wait, your OS isn't there anymore. So he went onto the website of HP, and he had my papaw order a Windows recovery kit, which I still have in my drawer of my old computer desk. Nearly a week after we ordered that, it got here, and immediately when I got it, I went into my room and I plugged it into my PC, and it was already plugged in on that day because that was the day that I was due to get here. And at first I was a little worried because I had pressed a button on my keyboard and I thought, oh god, it's probably not going to work. And it did. Because it started doing a recovery sequence and all that stuff. And then I saw a screen that looked very familiar because it was the same screen I saw whenever I first got my computer back in 2019. And that was whenever I did have to do a factory reset because, it needed that. But at that time it actually would let me do that because I didn't have anything on here at all. But we're talking about what happened in 2020. But after all that, I count myself extremely lucky because if it had not been for this little number here, this little OneDrive, I would have had to manually get back everything I had on here. And that, everybody, is the tall tale, otherwise known as an actual thing that happened last year, of how I... God fucking damn it, don't. Really? Okay. But yeah, that's my story about how I messed up my computer unknowingly and then got it back. Please know I didn't have to take my computer anywhere. It was here in my room the entire time during that entire event that happened, but yeah. But now I know system BIOS updates are a terrible idea. Do not get them under any circumstances because of how bad they can be. Instead, just stick with the normal Windows update that you normally get. Oh, and update your drivers if you need to as well, which Driver Easy here does tell me about that. It doesn't show anything about BIOS updates though, because it knows that you don't need them. Anyway, without further ado, let's cut the chit chat and get to some Land Down Under, where women glow and men chunder. And if you hear thunder, you better take cover. I don't know where that joke was going. Shut up. Oh. Stop. Okay, there we go. Alright. Welcome to one of my all-time favorite games from my childhood. The Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue. This game right here, I first played on the Nintendo GameCube whenever I was a little kid. Way back in the day. I'm talking way back in the day. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a game that I saw in, I almost said Kroger, Kohl's, whenever I was little. And what had happened was, oh wait, hold on. Alright, like it's good. Okay, that looks weird. Okay, there we go. But basically, oh right, I saw this game in a Kohl's. Yeah, Kohl's. I don't know how old I was or what year this was. I think it was 2006 or 2007. I don't remember. But my papa let me look at the video games, and so I looked and everything, and I saw like a snowboarding game for the GameCube that had Luigi and some other Nintendo characters, and god damn it, OBS. Not OBS, it's Streamlabs. But then I saw this game, the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue, also on GameCube. And so, the thing was, my papa, unbeknownst to me until I actually talked to him, he actually let me check out the video games because he was actually going to let me get one. Not buy one with my own money because I didn't have any at that time, and back then I was more stingy with my money, as in I wouldn't buy anything at all because I wanted to save my money. Unlike nowadays where my spending habits range from smart, as in last year whenever I was able to save up enough money to get a PS5 miraculously, to I now have $4 and I have nothing else better to do with my life. I'm kidding. But I showed him the the Tasmanian Tiger game, and what's interesting is, or not what's interesting, but I checked the back of the game and I saw the screenshots and everything, and I was like, man, this game looks cool. So he got it for me, and immediately when we got home, I ran upstairs, took out whatever game was in my GameCube. I forgot what it was. After all, this was like over 10 years ago. And I will never forget how much fun I had with that game growing up. And now I have it.
Hold on tight, I know a shortcut.
I sure hope Ranger King got our message.
Speak of the Tasmanian Devil.
By the way, audio is delayed there. Hold on, let me. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go back into that. Because whenever I entered the mouse, like, I had to pause the game, then use the mouse to go over to my Streamlabs thing because it was showing something. And because of that, you might have heard the audio continue to go on even whenever the game was paused. And that's why what you're about to see is actually how the cutscene is supposed to go. Unless it just forfeits that cutscene and puts me at the... yeah. Oh, nope, it's fine. But, yeah. Thing is, later on in life, I would find out that the very same people, Chrome Studios, who happen to be an independent developer, by the way, as it turns out, this game was re-released on PC, like a fair while ago. Like,
Whoa!
I don't know how long ago. It was probably like 2016 or something. But I was excited.
It took your time. The little
But
country
at
town
the
of
same
Carawan is
time,
under attack.
I didn't have this
What nut would
PC.
want to do this?
The local security is in
The PC I had was like,
One of their mates has holed up
oh,
in the old
I
barracks.
thought the lights were floating. I didn't
This is
realize they were
Soccer out
hanging
there.
on something.
Frills have breached the Northern River.
What I was gonna say is,
I'm gonna need your help.
You can count on us.
If we follow this road, it'll take us up to the old barracks.
Okay, let's go.
wait, where are they? Oh. And look, someone who the internet's made various art of. I won't talk about it because it's inappropriate, people. Also, a fun fact, I have a friend on Facebook who RPs as that character. That there is Shazza. And that is me getting my face punched in. And then throwing a boomerang at said enemy. Yeah. So as you can tell, I have a lot of fond memories with this game. A lot of fond memories. Going over to the controls, is really, really simple. If you're playing on keyboard, it's just as simple as keybar, no, not keyboard, spacebar. But if you're playing on a gamepad, which I highly recommend, because this is a platformer that originally came out in 2004. I forgot how old I was. By the way, the game didn't run at 60 FPS on here, or on consoles. Okay, so don't quote me on this, because I've only seen this on YouTube. But I think the Xbox port may have? Question mark? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Oh, let me check something. Also, if you might have barely heard that, so here's an interesting fact. This game was published by
That's the
EA.
last of the frills, Possum.
You know, before they
The
turned
fire's
into a
out.
gritty asshole.
Let's go.
Same goes for Untitled Tasmanian Tiger 1, which I have on PS4/5. As for Tie 3, which I played both on console and on the GBA, which I think is the
Look
superior
out!
version in my opinion.
Cannonetties!
Let me at him.
Die! Hey, fat guys! Yeah, I like how he warps the ground whenever he falls. That's hilarious.
Not too far to the old barracks now.
Yeah, for Tide 3, it was published by Activision. Now, as a kid, I always thought those were the companies that made the games in conjunction with with Chrome. But no, I later found out, no, those are publishers, me. Also, if you're wondering about what those brown things are on the side of the screen, don't worry, they aren't sausages, they're Ty's fingers. He wears gloves, guys. You can clearly see it. There we go. Oh, actually, so you guys might have seen a notification earlier about my friend Roxy playing Destiny 2. She's currently streaming on Destiny, or no, not Destiny, on Twitch, and I highly recommend that you go over to her stream. Now, I know no one's watching at this very moment, but I still highly recommend that you check her out. Roxy Fluffs, I think. She's been going through a tough time lately because she's been bullied, and I'd appreciate it if y'all would stop by and, you know, give her some support. Anyway, oh Jesus, he got blown the fuck up. He jumped off the bridge. I'd rather not say that out loud again because I actually lost a family member to that. I'd rather not say that again. Oh, I just
We
did.
have to get to the other side of the bridge.
Hello,
See that
Dingo.
metal bunyip?
Yes, that is a
Maybe
dingo.
it's clear the debris blocking the path.
Yeah, Shazza is a dingo. Yeah. Take that, Disney! The characters actually look like animals. Except for Zootopia. Zootopia's great. I don't have it on DVD though, but I think I did see it a little while after it came out. And what's funny is, I think it came out in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So, quite literally 5 years ago. I think it was actually 2016. Hold on. Yep, 2016. But what's even more interesting is when I actually saw the movie. Because believe it or not, I saw it after I went to Texas Furry Fiesta 2016. Yes, I confirmed it. That's why this channel is called Fur Plays. And everybody knows by now. You can tell by the title. Or by the name. But yeah. That was actually my first time ever going to a fur convention, and I fucking loved it. Even if it was just for a day. And actually, speaking of Texas Furry Fiesta, they actually had virtual conventions on various different platforms, like Second Life. Went to that one. There was VR chat. There was Minecraft. I think that was it. But it was really, really cool. But anyway, we're not talking about furry conventions. We're talking about a furry playing a video game with animals. You know, reasons. Oh. Oh, hold on. I don't remember those guys spawning there. I think it's if you're down there long enough, they might, but you don't have to fight them if you don't want to. I'm choosing to because reasons. Yeah, also, it's possible to get stuck here. You know how? You know how I know? So, who's ready for the first installment of Dumbass Me doing something dumbass as a kid? Because here it is. By the way, game logic. Look at them feet! It's a robot with metal feet. And they bend like human feet. In this case, animal feet. Because they're bipedal furry creatures. Little furry woodland creatures with boomerangs and laser guns.
Come on, Possum. We have to make
Also, cars don't explode.
Not far
Oh, it's going over the controls. So if you're playing using a Xbox gamepad like me, A button's to jump, X button's to throw your boomerangs, B button is to bite, and Y button is to interact, or when you're away from something you can interact with and you have multiple boomerangs in your arsenal, you can hold that, or, no, not hold it down. I think you had to hold it down in the older versions of the game on the platforms it originally released on. You would have to hold down the button for that, but on here, you just press it and then, yeah. Also, brutality against lizards! Look, I just socked him in the face right after he jumped. Die, lizards. It is possible to get multiple fro lizards on you. That sounded dirty. But what'll happen is, as you get more and more fro lizards on your battle bunyip. Yes, that's definitely the name of this thing. So the robot suits you can use in this game are called bunyips. This is the first one that you'll always be able to use because you don't require a license for it. Yeah. Anyway, so going back to that story of that little area right over there where we had to destroy those cars and get up that little part of the bridge that would take us over here. What had happened was little dumbass me liked to use cheat codes a lot. Not necessarily because, oh, I can't beat a game. It's more because I like to experiment. I liked it a lot. But what happened was, I didn't realize my repercussions because I did the cheat code to get all the boomerangs in the game. Because there's two cheat codes. There's the level 1 boomerangs and then there's the level 2. Using that, I used one of the boomerangs that can explode, which I think it was either the Deadly Rang, the Doomerang, or the Kaboomerang. Either way, it destroyed those cars and removed them from the path. But because it's scripted to where it'll only let you progress if you use the battle bunyip to do that, I was stuck. So I had to quit the game because of that, and had to restart. So let this be a note. Use cheat codes at your own risk. Which, by the way, I think the cheat codes do work in this game, but I'm not going to try it out because, I'm not going to cheat. Unless I want to show you something. There's also cheat codes for opals, so that's cool. I might do those, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, what are you looking at me for? I like how her tail's wagging through the gun. Oh, she's looking around, that's why. In the original version of this game, you would have to punch repeatedly on that. Also, yeah. Oh boy, Rumble.
I'm here to help you, mate. Don't worry about me. There's a battle mortar in the old barracks. It's the only thing that can defend the ground troops from those demon fluffies. I'm there. You little beauty!
As a kid, I didn't realize that beauty was Australian slang. I also know, for the record, that wasn't me trying to make a gay joke. It's just, I didn't know much about Australian, lingo. Although Australians just talk English. Like, they speak English. It's just, they have slang that, as a kid, I didn't really understand. I understood maybe because I knew that just meant, oh, it means spring. But you little beauty and all that stuff, I didn't really understand it. And so what ended up happening was, for a little while in my life, I pretended to be Australian American. I was really fucking retarded. I really was. Because that actually got me in a little bit of trouble in middle school because of how much I loved this game. But it was really funny. Big tip about these guys. Shoot for the head. No, seriously. Headshots count. But anyway, the song that you were hearing, which I believe is called, Please Sir, Can I Have Some Mortar? That song, for whatever reason, makes me think of Star Fox. I don't know why, it just does. Also, in the original version of this game, those guys took more shots. In this version, one. Yeah. Just one shot, that's all. And yeah, just hit him at or near the head in order to destroy those. Headshot! Wait, where? Okay, I see one. Dead! Dead! I said dead! Die! Oop. Yeah. I actually died on this part whenever I was a kid because I wasn't really that good at it. You better fly away! You can't reload, it reloads by itself. Eat that, bitch! Bam. Alright, for this part, you don't have to worry about those guys. Also, if you die, don't worry, you won't have to restart from the very beginning of this entire segment. It's just, just remember to aim for the head!
That's taking care of those demon fluffies, Possum.
And look at a sexy
Hang on,
dingo.
what's that?
Right after I say that! Say hello to antagonist number 1.
Shivers.
No, not Shivers. Fluffy.
That gate leads to the old
Which
jail.
is ironic.
Where Boss Cass is being held prisoner.
It's been a diversion for a jailbreak.
Not if I can help it. I'll take care of it, Shaz.
By the way, that's not actually her real name, it's Sharon, but Shaz is just a name she goes by. Also, die, crab people! Crab people. Crab people. Die. You missed! Literally unplayable. Wow, that guy was retarded. He's just like... I just now realized okay, so I forgot to mention the currency that you see right here. That is the currency in the game called opals. Now, in real life, they just use Australian dollars, but because of the fact that this game is more focused on being, a platformer game, sort of like how Mario is, sort of, or replace an Italian plumber with a Tasmanian tiger. Yes, really. The mascot of this series is a Tasmanian tiger, which, by the way, is long thought to have been extinct, but there have been reported sightings in Tasmania and some parts of Australia. Yeah, let that sink in. An animal that has long since have thought to have been extinct. Because it was kind of a pest in some parts of Australia, or I think it was just Tasmania. So they were hunted to the point of presumed extinction, but they've been living in secrecy to, evade that. But, yeah. So, for those wondering, yes, Tasmanian tigers are and were actually a thing. Only they didn't look much like tigers, more like wolves. More like dogs, basically. To give a better... okay. Okay, I guess the only way I can really show this is, Google Chrome. But basically, I'm going to show you guys what exactly a Tasmanian tiger is. So, if you want to see what a Tasmanian tiger actually looked like, here it is. Yeah. Otherwise known as thylacine or Tasmanian wolf. They have a more canine appearance, but they were called tigers because of the tiger stripes. And it just so happens that Ty has stripes. So, yeah. Tiger wolf thingy. Still cool though. One of my all-time favorite characters. From a very well-beloved yet still underrated series. Fluffy, don't you tell me whatever. I thought you were a really cool antagonist. You're gonna need a sweeper for that! I like how she accidentally aggroed the guy. By the way, those do disappear after a short time. So, be sure to grab them. Oh. Anyway, combo! Alright. 2083 is a hell of a lot better than 2077.
You're hanging around like a bad smell.
Well, excuse me, miss. I just took a shower. Last night.
Hold it right there!
Whoa! Pulled a fast one, also.
fluffy.
Want to see who Boss Cass is?
Yeah, rat boy. I'm not gonna let you break Cass free.
Oh, yeah? You
I'll give you a really big hint.
I don't need
In
an
real life,
I
his
think
animal
you're going
species is
down.
widely known to be the most dangerous bird in the world. Native to Australia, and
Boys,
well,
enjoy your meal.
I'll just say they have a built-in helmet on their head. Also, Uber lizards! They aren't your Uber driver. They are tough and menacing though. Also, Kablast! Yeah, my strategy for her is also I punched a guy. Punch all the trees! Yeah. As you can see, I kind of slowed down there. If you have a whole bunch of frills on your suit, I'll explain. Get on here. Yeah. No. Come on. Not what I wanted. Alright. Get on. I said jump on, not punch. Alright, fine. I was gonna demonstrate that if you have too many on there, you'll move at a snail's pace. Also, attempted murder!
Thanks, mate. I thought I was a goner.
Oh, that's so cute! I never noticed. That bird there's name is Duke. And this is Boss Cass.
Free. Not if I can help it.
By the way, I think it's a good time to note, Ty doesn't have two mouths, he has one. It's just a stylistic choice.
So long, loser.
You're a loser! Actually, I'd rather not say that because of the fact that the voice actor for Boss Cass passed away a couple years ago, unfortunately. I think he was in his 90s, I think.
You did the best you could, Possum.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Wasn't for you.
But, the characters you have, like, they visually look like they have two mouths. They actually don't. They have one mouth, like one singular mouth. It's just a design choice. Oh, what the? Huh? Hold on. Hold on it. There's supposed to be a cutscene that plays. Okay, so let me explain. So, going back to, Chrome. Okay, so, to the person who I end up finding the footage from on YouTube, I apologize. I'm just using this for demonstrational purposes. I'm not claiming this as my own. Okay, here it is. So, credit to Classic Gaming Lives. Alright, here it is.
And it is with great pride that
Oh hey, this is the footage from the PC port.
officially declare
This is the cutscene that was supposed to play.
rescue. It's a state-of-the-art facility with an observation tower, research lab, airstrip, and advanced headquarters.
Oh look, graphical glitches.
That's you, possum?
Good on ya, mate.
Dennis, you won't regret this. With Bush Rescue, we're ready to take on Boss Cass the next time he strikes.
Well, it's not going to be that easy, I'm afraid.
Why not?
I just got word that Cass has set up his own country just so he can have diplomatic immunity.
You mean it's an immunity community?
That stinker.
Diplomatic whaty?
Curvy dingo.
The newly elected president of Cassopolis, Boss Cass, and his diplomats are above the law as long as they're here on official Cassopolis business.
They can double pay.
Oh boy,
take
diplomatic
another
immunity.
and leave the milk out.
Hey, I got a viewer, hello.
Boy, we can't touch him.
Which is why it's important for us to find out.
If you're
what
wondering, I'm
his
just showing a cutscene that was supposed to play whenever I was playing this, but it didn't play, so I'm just showing off the cutscene that was supposed to play. Alright, so going back, that was the cutscene that was supposed to play, but it didn't for whatever reason. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Because my nose is just like, blow me! That's a sex joke. I'm back. Okay, so at this point I have 2,255 opals. But you can get more from doing missions. Yeah, so... You're one of them! I said you're one of them.
I work for you.
Wait, what? Curse you and your impenetrable force fields of doom.
Crikey! You're a frill lizard. What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm working, mate. Not all lizards are bad, you know.
Fair enough.
My name's Sneath, and my mate over there's Keith.
G'day.
I'm the cook, and he's the mechanic. Although we sometimes swap jobs. Either way, I'm usually up to my elbows in grease.
Righto.
I also take care of the bush rescue training program.
I just now realized
If you
he's
wanna
talking
scrub
about
up on
either
your rescue
cooking
skills,
grease or,
just meet me over at that sign.
you know, other grease.
The local council has been complaining about crocodiles in the sewers, mate. Go see Ranger Ken to sort it out.
What? That's not supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is that's supposed to pop up after that cutscene I was showing off. Because, like I said, there was supposed to be a cutscene that would play where Ty was over here, Dennis was over here. I believe Sly was somewhere over here, I think, or it was Shazza. I mean, I knew Shazza was over here. Then Mari, that sulfur-crested cockatoo, flies up from somewhere. Yes, that's the bird's name is Mari. Yeah. And then right after that cutscene, then Mari would tell you about that mission, that's a croc. Which, by the way, scared the shit out of me as a kid. No, seriously, this mission actually scared me. This mission, I didn't realize until I was older, after I got this game as a kid, what it actually was. And plus, I didn't really 100% all the missions. At all. This I always did first because, you know, it's something of utmost importance. It teaches you the ropes of the game and what have you. Anyway. I'm sure it's probably a glitch. Hey guys.
Righto, mate. First thing you need to know is how to get a better look around the place.
You can do that by using the right analog stick. Just push it left or right to spin
You just
the camera
fucking
around.
break the fourth
You
wall?
can move the camera distance in and out by pressing up and down on the directional buttons.
Mate, did you know that you can tailor the camera to your liking? You can change this through the options menu.
They got that feature in already? I remember the 1960 games where a single flustered cameraman on a unicycle covered the whole event.
What? The humor in this game is top notch. And I do mean it.
If you haven't worked it out already, mate, you can use those legs of yours to jump.
Yes,
It's
we're
easy,
aware.
really. Press the jump button to get some air. Just like Jess, the jumping Joey from Jabalooka.
By the way, something to note. I'm running this on quite literally. Oh, not that. I'm running everything on Ultra. Literally on Ultra. And look how flawlessly this game runs. I'm having no hiccups at all while streaming. And you would think that, oh, well, it's gonna have repercussions. No, it won't. This plays perfectly. And my stream is, like, great. Look at this. What you're seeing right now is literally what's going on right now. I'm gonna do boxing.
Before you had your ranks, mate, you had a set of pearly white choppers.
Yep, and in your case, you've got a good set of teeth on you. Just like Starkey, the snub-nosed shark from Strathpine.
Here's how you can use them to bite things. Just press the bite button when you're near crates or bad guys.
Fair enough.
And, as luck would have it, we've got some crates right here. Why don't you have a go at biting them?
Oh boy, everybody loves biting boxes to get splinters. Hi guys.
I'm on your side.
I'm getting a headache.
I want to get that checked out.
Here's a skill that should come in handy. See these floating thingamajigs?
They're called spy eggs. Anyways, if you press the bite button repeatedly, you can chain your bites together. Just like Billy the chain-biting Bilby from Boona.
Righto.
Beauty is, you can chain bite your way up to hard-to-reach places. Why don't you give it a go?
How many times did you guys do that jump sound effect? Okay, as a kid, that same audio glitch happened where it was like, cause like it's supposed to be like a jump sound effect for one, and then like the other one has the same one where it's like, but it's like. Like, okay, let me explain. In the past, that audio sound effect didn't do that. Like, it still did a glitch where it's like, it would, like, duplicate those sounds right after they already jumped. But in this case, it's like, it's like fucking ear rape. I think it only happens once in this mission.
Do you know that you can use those two rangs of yours as makeshift wings?
I apologize to anyone who might have lost
hold them
hearing
out and
either
use
from
them
me
to glide
laughing or
across wide gaps.
sound
All you
effects.
have to do is press the jump button. And when you're in the air, press and hold the jump button again.
And you glide through the sky like Glenn the gliding goose from Glen Iris.
Okay, they didn't jump that time. Nothing down there. Glide. You don't have to do anything about these. They're just tired.
Well, looky here. Some water.
Which
Just
looks
like
better than the
bath.
original.
But you wouldn't know what that is, would you, Keith?
Steady on there, mate. Anyway,
There's a progression.
we'll teach you how to swim in the water. It's easy, really.
When you're in the drink, press the bite button to dive, then tap the jump button to start
Want me to
swimming.
bite the water while swimming? See, that's what's supposed to happen whenever they jump. It's just that jump sound effect for each one. But earlier it was like it was hilarious. Oh, what? Oh yeah, these give you opals. Also, you're not a fish, so watch your lungs. Alright, that's all 4 of them.
You can swim all right, mate. Time to learn how to dive.
All you have to do is run and press the jump button near the water's edge. Then press the bite button to do a dive. I reckon you'll take to it like Dave the diving duck from Darwin.
Speaking of ducks, we've had ducks visiting our pool. Actually, I think it's just the same 2. But there's a male duck and a female. But for the past 2 days, I haven't seen the female, so she's probably at the nest. Probably a married duckle. Oh. I forgot that's one of the idle animations that you would see with Ty. The other one is just him doing the boomerang twirl normally, but that one is one of the gags. There's another one, I think. Yeah, there's him using it as a back scratcher. There's even boomerangs that have more than 2 wings, and it looks like he's stabbing himself. There's that one, more mundane. And then the flies just fall down. Don't worry, Ty, I know how you feel. Gnats suck. There's another cool thing. Anyway.
There are some places that are too high to jump up.
In some of these places, you might find a bunch of vines, or even a ladder.
Like this one here.
Anyways, just walk into them to start climbing. Easy, eh?
If you want to get off, just press the jump button. I reckon you'll be as good a climber as Matt the Mountaineering Magpie. It's from original.
What the? I have a funny feeling those guys are related to Sans from Undertale. For those wondering, I am not going to do a repeat of my Let's Play. That's a one and done deal.
See that target way up there?
If you hold down Ty's view button, you'll get a ring's eye view of the place. You can throw your rings with greater accuracy this way. Why don't you give it a go now?
But how are you? How did they get there? Oh right, video games. Hi guys.
Careful, mate. There's a big drop just ahead.
You know how we taught you to glide across gaps, right? Well, if you ever jump off a cliff, you can reach the bottom safely by gliding.
Yeah,
Cool,
mate,
you can
go
prevent
on.
suicide.
Jump off this cliff and give it a go.
In all seriousness, suicide is not the answer. Actually, going back to my friend Rossi, they almost tried to kill herself. Like, she almost tried to, so. She did tell me that she had help with getting her out of that funk. So she is feeling better, but again, just check on her. Her name is Roxy Flops on Twitch and Twitter.
Here's something you might find useful when you're up against Cass's
She was bullied yesterday, so
It's
I had
the
to check
ability
up
to
on
lock
her
onto a
occasionally
bad guy
yesterday.
and always
I got
hit
really
things.
worried too.
When you see a bad guy, press the lock-on button. While you hold the button down, you'll always face your foe.
When you throw your ring, it'll head right for him no matter which way you're running.
Have a go on this fella here.
Okay, well that makes sense. You just walk over there, a whole 12 feet, and oh, wrong button.
See these rails?
Well,
I didn't mean to
jump up on
start
them,
that.
You can start grinding.
It's a great way to get around the
Okay,
place. Why
so
don't you give it a burl?
who's ready to see quite possibly the most odd game logic you'll ever see? As you can see, Ty himself is barefoot. Right, he's not wearing any shoes. Unless you choose one of his skins. I don't have his skins, I only have this one. So you're probably thinking, okay, well what's the big deal? If he's not wearing any shoes and he can grind, don't his feet get burnt? Look at this, there's even fucking sparks! What is this, frickin' Sonic the Hedgehog?
Well done, mate. You've won just about every bush rescue trick.
Sorry, I had to. It's the one thing that always bothered me.
Julius needs you at the Gunna training ground.
Not like in a bad way, it's just something that always caught me off guard. It's just how this cat, wolf, whatever he is, can grind on rails like that one without burning his feet. I mean, you could look, his feet aren't burnt at all, they're just big old paw pads. So how can he grind like that without scorching his feet off? By the way, pressing left or right on the D-pad will change the mini-map size. I guess first we should go get a new boomerang. Which one, I'm not sure. Look at that. You got sparks coming out of his feet. But he's not a robot, he's literally a biological being. By the way, in the original version of the game on the original consoles that this game was released on, there was a little opal machine that would be in the middle of this room. And what that would do is it would pop out opals when you're in that room, because the game would have to load everything here. But because I'm playing on PC, and because the game is due to be launching on technically previous gen consoles, although you could play it on next gen, what would happen is basically, because of that new technology that they have the game out on, Buramudgy here would already be rendered. Like, it would already be loaded. So that opening would be nearly instant. Like, it's just as you're approaching it. Yeah. However, we're talking about an enhanced version of the original game. In the original version, which was available on Nintendo GameCube, the original Xbox, and PS2. I only have a PS2 right now. I used to have the GameCube though, but I just eventually stopped using it and sold it. I do plan on getting another one though, probably. What I mean is, going into that little tunnel there, you would have to wait for this gate that would lead into Buramudgy to open, which would take probably a minute. And what would happen is, there's this little machine there that would puff out opals that you can collect. As I already mentioned, opals are the main currency in this game. You can get them from those opal bags, you can break boxes. This guy has a mission for you, but you can't do it unless you have a certain boomerang. But
Hello, Ty.
G'day, mate. Now we have it on
didn't
good
mean to
authority
interrupt
that
your hat
Spy is feeding information back
rubbing.
to Cass, allowing him to cause trouble around town.
Yes, to avoid detection, this bounder is using a disguisatron.
Didn't you invent that, Julius?
Yes.
Skysatron, that sounds like someone from Ratchet and Clank.
Started producing
By the way, I have good news about
one of the
that.
many sweatshirts
I am
in
happy to
Cosmopolis.
announce that I have
You're the
officially pre-ordered
infrared
Ratchet and
or
Clank
X-ray in order to
Ripped
see
Apart for
through the
PS5.
disguise.
When
It'll
you're armed with the right
apparently
rank,
be
the
here
spy should stand out
June
like a sore
18th
thumb.
or something.
Good luck,
I
mate.
highly doubt that. Yeah, as it says here, you need an Infra Ring or X Ring to complete this mission. You can buy one from the ring shop in Burmudgee. I wish it was more clear, because what it should actually say is or from Slice Shack. Because the Infra Ring is the level 1 version of that boomerang. Where simply what you'll have to do is you'll have to press the Ty's view button to sort of enter a first person view mode. And you'll see a green tint over the screen when you have the Infra Ring equipped. When you do that, you can see objects that would normally be invisible. When you have the X Ring, though, it'll make it to where those objects will always be visible without having to enter Ty's view button. That's all you have to do. I really wish the developers would have put that extra detail in there, but I can see why. Because it's sort of like a spoiler to the later parts of the game where that boomerang might be necessary in order to progress further. You know what I mean. Also, yep. No, I'm not looking at his butt. I'm talking about that house up there. I guess we could go ahead and do that tree rescue mission. There was also a door over here as well, but that is also absent in this version. Because, you know, technology. So this room, or not room, this little area. I did not see this little place at all on my first ever playthrough of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger whenever I was, I want to say it was 10 or something. I don't remember. Like 9 or 10, I don't really remember how old I was whenever I got this game. But I can tell you one thing. The music that you're about to hear is you'll hear it. There are no enemies in this area. And if I may, it sounds kind of creepy. Kidding. Yeah, there's no enemies at all in this little area whatsoever. But you'll notice it says tree rescue. And we do see a big tree, but no one's hanging off of it. Holding onto it, I mean. So, see a little lost soul there. This is Booney.
G'day, Bernie. What you doing?
Nothing.
You miss your mum, don't you?
Sometimes.
This is
It's
why
okay,
he
mate.
is at the
Your dad's
graveyard.
worried sick about you. How about we
His
get
mom
you home
passed
before
away.
it gets too late?
Okay.
Between the events of Tai 1 and 2.
I just got off the blower from Lake Barramudgee Refinery. They got a load of unstable dynamite that needs
One of my
disposal.
favorite missions.
And guess what? They want you to do it.
Yay! I wouldn't expect anything less. That mission up there also requires the Emperor ring, or X-ring, to see through their disguise. There's another part of Barramudgee and a silver cog. I think it's called a platinum cog. Anyway. And I like how the music just cleanly transitions from one song to another. Where it's like, it'll fade out and then go into the song that would be for that area. That is such a good detail. You want to remember these guys. The koalas and the worker outfits. Because they're very vital. Also, yes, I'm going to be staying up late to play this game. Anyway, here's the ring shop.
G'day, son. Glad you can make it into me shop. I've got some beaut boomerangs for sale today. And choose carefully, though. We have a no returns policy.
Why would I want to return these? Alright, so we got the Frosty ring. Which, as you can see here. Not only can this ring freeze
There
enemies
must be
and...
something you want.
Excuse me, father. And put out fires, but it can also create stepping stones in water. Flamerang. Heat things up with a ring of fire. Naturally, they can start fires and cut through ice, but they're also great for burning through sticky spider webs. Oh boy, this game mentions my fear of spiders. Instant buy.
That's a ripper of a ring, son.
Maybe it'll be useful for the spiders. And for the, you know, other stuff.
Hello, Toy.
Hi. I wasn't gonna make a fat joke, shut up. I'm not an asshole. I will admit though. The cars in this game look great. I'm serious. The cars that they put in this game look really good. By the way, this is Shazza's mom. And the people that we saw in the ring shop happen to be Ty's parents. That was,
G'day, Ty.
Dee and Bree, I think? I used to think their names were Di and Bri because, you know, it would rhyme with Ty's name. Which, by the way, Ty's real name is Tyrone, I think. I think it's Tyrone? Yeah, it is. You might think, oh, well, is that like some kind of weird name? Well, I don't know. Also, this Easter egg is still in this game.
Oh, look! Charlie Reese, born 4/23/2004. Ripper!
That is in reference to one of the developers of this game having a child born during the development of this game. So, Chrome went the extra mile and put that as a special little
G'day, Ty.
nod to that. And I have to say, that is really cool. Also, I see what you did there. Cool. Can't do anything about those because we don't have the ring we need. I will admit though, where we're going, you better have nose plugs. You two should date.
Hello there, Ty.
Hello, Emu. That is Larry the Lyrebird. You guys are duplicating technology? Seriously. We got to the Mumble dude We got Sassy Koala over there. We got a fucking fender bender. We got Naomi Dingo, who is
Hello, Toy.
Shaz's
Hello, Ty.
sister. Where we're going, we're gonna meet up with Ranger Ken. Seriously, the amount of detail in this game. Although this is never raised up.
G'day, Ty.
Alright.
More of Monty's sewer workers have been complaining about crocs in the sewers. Now, I'd go down there and check
You
it
guys
out
are about to
myself,
see
but
why I
heard
was so scared of
got
this
other
mission as a
pressing
kid.
matters to take care of. Would you take care of it for me, mate?
Sounds like a dirty job. Ah, but I'll give it a go.
You little beauty.
As long as we have a nice shower after. Say hello to the very thing that scared me as a kid. In other words, this music scared the fuck out of me. And so did this thing. Yeah, that's what a crocodile looks like in this game. And if you think that's bad enough, imagine the sound they make when you get alerted to them. In other words, yeah, listen to that. Seriously, we're talking about a game that was made for everybody back in 2004. Imagine how many kids would have probably pissed their pants by hearing that. Seriously, that's how terrifying it is. And I'm not just trying to be a sissy, this actually did scare me as a kid. The music, the fact that you were fighting off against fucking crocodiles. By the way, are very dangerous animals. But we're halfway done already. There's also a character you can meet in the sewers and multiple other places throughout the game called Boo Steve. And I'll let y'all meet him. First of all, we need to get her done. Fight attacks, instantaneous death. Almost called it an alligator. Alligators are different. I think there's a crocodile here. Over here? No? Where is he? Oh. Hey, bitch! Ow. Bitch! That, everybody, is how not to treat crocodiles. Also, I got the flamer ring just because. Plus, it is useful in some situations. If you see that box, that is actually what you need the infra ring for, is in case you can't see that well. Plus, if you're near an invisible object like that, it'll actually start pinging like, booty, booty. And what's really funny is, in the original version of this game, it was just a simple ding, budding, not like an actual, like, ding-ding bell ringing sound. It's more like a sonar sound. But in this version of the game, and I'm pretty sure in the console re-release, it's distorted. I kid you not. The sound is actually distorted, so it's like dun, 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 dun. That's literally how it sounds. There's Scuba Steve over there, and there is Croc number. Die. Yep. Now this mission won't be completely completed until we talk to Ken again. Hello, Goo Steve.
Thought of that little orange dinosaur? You're not one of them, are you? No, you're too small and fuzzy. Say, I got some goo juice. Do you want some?
I believe Goo Steve's name is based on
I do have something in my life.
Dave Steve Damus, or I forgot what his last name actually is, but he is one of the developers at Chrome Studios, and I forgot what Ty's voice actor was, because I know their name was also Steve. Actually, let me look it up. Oh, stamatitis, I think. Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, Stig Wemyss. Wemyss. The person who provided the voice of Boss Cass, which, I should note that these are not remakes of the original games, they are remastered versions, so they'll look a little bit better, but visuals-wise, like, in terms of how the games look, they'll definitely look better and they'll perform better, but in terms of the actual visuals, they will look mostly the same. So in terms of the voice cast, it's still going to be the same because it's not like they have to remake the game. But I bring this up because the voice actor for Boss Cass, the guy who died, I'm not saying Boss Cass died, I'm talking about the actual voice actor. His name was Clement von Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein, I think. But yeah, so anyway, but oh wait, no, Stig Wemyss was the voice of Ty in the first game. In Ties 2 and 3, he is voiced by Greg Ellis, which is really cool. Greg Ellis also voices Sergeant Bluey in Tie 3 as well. By the way, I will say this about Tie 3. If you have a Game Boy Advance and you happen to find a Game Boy Advance version of that game, please get it. I'm not hating on the console version of that game, but there are some things that I really wish they would change in the re-release. Namely, did I mention that there's kart racing missions in that game? In this game, it's purely optional. You don't have to do it unless you're chasing after 100%. But, yeah. By the way, Gooba Steve gives you opals, so just putting it out there. Following these arrows will lead you back to the opening. And finally, we can get out of this hellhole. Otherwise known as,
You did a great job of clearing the sewers of all those crocs, mate.
Mate, there's a bunch of Hollywood types at Min Min Plays making a film. But it looks like Cass has sent a welcoming party to shake things up. When you get a chance, go get rid of Cass's hoons.
Oh, we will. We will. First, I need to see... Oh, I thought there was a shadow glitch. It wasn't. It was just... And that's not a shadow glitch either. That's just the light... from the... like the shadow from that. That guy over there is Winnie the Lyrebird. He's in all 3 of the games.
Hello,
That's Shaz's
Ty.
mom.
Hey, Ty.
That's a koala. I don't know her name. Anyway. I'm gonna check on the price of one thing in particular.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay? Bye, son.
Bye, I'll see you later. Go screech yourself. Yeah, that boomerang at the very bottom. We're gonna need that. We're also gonna need to go over there to get opals. Hi. Now you're probably thinking, well, why aren't you gonna get the infra ring? I'll do that later, but just not now. Partially because it's not really required, it's more like an optional mission.
I just have one piece of advice for you. Never run while carrying a sharp, pointy stick!
And I mentioned the voice acting in this game is actually really good for a 2004 title. This is coming from a small indie development studio in Brisbane. They also had headquarters in Melbourne and somewhere else in Australia, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get as many opals as we can. Why? Because opals are important. How do I know? Because I've played this game several times. Many times growing up. And I have a PC. Oh. How did I... by the way, in the original version of this game, as soon as you walk into this thing, it would let you in. I think.
Hello, Ty.
Hello, Dingo. It's a spin on what I usually say, which is hello doggo or hello catto.
Hello, Ty.
Hello, Dingo. That guy's name is Ryan. Not Brian, we're not talking about Family Guy. We're not talking about no Brian Griffin, you know. I consider myself to be an excellent writer for books. Your excellent writing is what killed the show. That and the episode where you died only to come back. Which, by the way, don't play with our emotions like that. Oh, what the?
Good night, Ty.
I guess that's what I get. It phased through the floor. That one didn't. That one didn't. We're at 4,000. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Well, let me run for a second. Yes, I would love to talk to you, but you're right next to Eye Patch McGee over there. Oh. Physics. Okay, there we go. Oh. There I go, getting stuck. Oh, that's just 25 opals. Okay. We don't need it. That's necessary for reasons.
Hello, Ty.
Hi. Oh. Opals. Opals! Dang. That's Trader Bob over there. We'll deal with him later in the second part of the game. Kind of mini.
Hey, Ty.
Hi. I was about to make a Fat Albert joke,
Hello,
and then I was like, wait, that wouldn't be right. There's boxes over here if you need more opals.
Ty.
Wait. Oh.
Hello, Ty.
I believe she's a squirrel, I think. Because believe it or not, this game, like many other things out there, has a wiki.
Greetings, Thai unit.
I had a sigh. Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2004. That's a better joke. Plus, at least this game is more playable. As in, it's actually complete and it wasn't rushed. And it also got a sequel a year later. I'm gonna be honest. I take a game that's 17 years old over a game that still needs work. Also, I can destroy air! Time to grind our way to the top. Whoa, thank God. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think those are all just 10 opal things. I guess we can go ahead and deal with the missions out there. Metal Menace. The first of many Julius things. We have Explosive Cargo. And Crouching Barrel Hidden Squeaver. That last mission is why I was going to try and get that 6,000 opal boomerang. I guess what I could do is I could go back to the training grounds. Wait, no, what am I saying? I could just, you know, show you guys something better. So, I am gonna say something about a YouTuber that I happen to like to watch because honestly, it is his opinion. But I will say this: I don't mind that this game has a whole lot of bunyips, as in technically there's 5, but only. Okay, so let me explain. There are 5 bunyips that you can get in the Tasmanian Tiger 2. One of them is restricted to a mission, and the other 4 can be used at any time whenever you're in certain locations. The first one that you get to use, which we saw in the first ever mission in the game, was the Battle Bunyip. The second bunyip that you'll get to use is the Thermo Extreme Bunyip, which will allow you to traverse in lava, and it has the ability to put out fires by shooting out water. The third bunyip is the Lifter Bunyip, which allows you to lift up heavy objects, but it is also restricted to missions, but it's not like you have to go to another area just to get them, just to do that. It's certain parts of the game that will have optional missions. Actually, one of them is kind of mandatory because it's on the way to somewhere. but yeah. Anyway, and then the fourth and final bunyip that you have to get a license for is the sub bunyip. The name is self-explanatory. It is a submersible. Also, yeah, you have to get licenses for those. I believe it's 25,000 opals. I could be wrong. It could be 2,500. Hold on, let me check. Oh, it's 5,000. That's 20,000. You can also get skins for the 4B or 4x. I think it's called 4B because, you know, money. The happiest pattern on earth. Okay. That is actually the skin of the 4B that we saw in the first cutscene of the game. I like how they purposely misspelled camo. Chromin right there is a reference to Chrome Studios, the developer. Wetsuit is just, well, a wetsuit. Sly is a what if question. And that right there is actually the prototype art style for Ty.
Bye-bye!
Prototype art style for Ty. Bye-bye!
Hey, Ty.
Good day, young Ty.
Hello, Tiberius. That's his name, Tiberius. He's a Tasmanian Tiger. And you said they were extinct! They aren't. They're just in a video game. Let me out. Okay. Got a cog. I bit the air for a second. I don't think I can get that though. Can I? The verdict is yes. That is a chromium orb, the second one. Chromium orbs are, of course, a reference to Chrome Studios.
G'day, Ty.
And that is a Tasmanian devil. Wait, you're that guy I talked to earlier! Wait, no, he wasn't. Okay. We're almost at 5,000. I'll tell you what. So, what's really cool is we're about to go into the open world part of the game. Although we kind of already were. That is the opal machine I had mentioned earlier. And this
Hey, Ty,
is...
need a ride? Just press the action button when you want to get in.
Thanks, Jazz.
Sexy dingo driving. Okay, in all seriousness, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. You can drive. In the original version, I believe it was just the A button that would let you drive. In this version of the game, it's the triggers. Or, if you're playing on PC, the mouse will turn the camera, and the WASD keys drive the 4B. But, yeah. Also, on the original version of the game... Oh wait, I forgot the A button... Yeah. You can drift. You can also, if I may show it off, you can only do this once, which is really, really weird, but do a donut, and eventually look at that. You get money for stunts. Also, yes, you have a health bar. You can take a safe guess as to what happens if you take too much damage. We're gonna get to you guys later, because I want to. You guys can hold off a little bit longer on those guys, right? Australia, it's like Texas, but in another part of the world. And it's bigger. How do I know? Well, fucking look how big it is, right? Drip in, drip in, drip in. That's a go-kart race, and that is a retard. Okay, no, that's a biker thrill. And those are opals, and we'll never get. You can get them. What we're actually going to do is this mission, which is explosive cargo. Can my nose stop being so snotty? Sup, fuckers? I'm kidding. Okay, also, look at all that vegetation. Look at all them vegetables! Look at all these VeggieTales! I actually watched that as a kid, and I actually liked it. Also, we're just under 6,000 opals left from getting the thing. Not missing anything. No. Hello, Butch.
Struth, you actually turned up.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think his name is actually
It's
Butch.
too unstable to keep close by. So we
I think his name is
Danger
Foreman
Pick 'em
Norman.
up, then take him to the disposal
Also,
area at Deadly.
look at that! He's even got a freaking beard.
See ya. Seriously, trust me. You don't want to hit anything out there. Good luck. No worries.
I have infinite worries. Okay, this mission is incredibly simple. All you gotta do is just fly, and every once in a while you will have to get fuel drums. Because as you notice on the top right corner, you got fuel. In other words, don't forget to pick these up. You can pick it up with the actual helicopter, you can pick it up with a crane. All that matters is that you keep your fuel as much as possible. And watch out for those flamethrower things. Because for a little while you won't be seeing the actual dynamite. But, well, yeah. Also, watch out for objects. Because if you bump into something, if you sneeze, this thing will take damage. Actually, no. But you can take damage easily in this helicopter if you hit something too hard. Another way to know if you're being more careful is if you're starting to get close to something. Yep. Already took damage. But the rotor blade will actually start to go like as you can see, I already lost 1/4 of my health. Yeah. Things are about to get really risky. And, yeah. You're about to see why this place is called Danger Gully. I will admit, though, this song is really good. Actually, speaking of... Oh, hello, flamethrowers. That almost hurt me. Missed. Yeah, the crane can also touch that. Also, game logic. You can fly the dynamite near these things and even have the flames touch it, but it won't damage it at all. I don't know how it works, because it's supposed to be some extremely flammable product. But, yeah. There we go. Simple as can be.
Great flying there, mate. Now we know who to call next time we have another ridiculously dangerous job to do.
Thanks. I think...
Cass's larrikins are still hassling our Hollywood mates on their film set. See what you can do to sort them out.
Okay. Larrikins. I'm Larry the Larrikin! I love making jokes. Alright, what we're actually gonna do is not that yet. I'm gonna keep doing that. So there's 2 missions left, right? Well, once you reach a certain prerequisite, there'll actually be an additional one in the form of a boss. You'll see what I mean in a little while. Also, I remember last year, or not last year, I think it was either last year or back in 2019, which, by the way, this June will mark 2 years since I've had this PC. Anyway, what I was going to say is, I actually did a personal let's play, or no, not let's play, a personal speedrun of this game. Yeah, I did a speedrun of this game. I kind of sucked at it, but then again, I did say a personal speedrun, so it wasn't meant to be like, oh my god, this guy is the best gamer in the world, oh holy shit. It wasn't like that at all. But I will say though, it was really fun. You might think that I'm a little stupid for going back here. True, I'm not. The reason why I'm coming back here is because look who forgot that. Yeah. I'm getting more opals because I don't really need too much more, to be honest. Also, any collectibles that you ever collected will be replaced with opal packs worth 25, which is really good because we'll need that a lot. Also, Ray tracing? Who gives a crap about ray tracing? Seriously, look at this. Look at this. This is literally reflecting the environment so well. You don't need RTX. You just need, like, good reflection. Although ray tracing is pretty cool though. Especially since the first ever thing that I got that has ray tracing is actually my PS5. Which is awesome, because this also marks the first time I've ever actually bought a next-gen console by myself. Ever. Really. I kid you not. Bling. I do feel bad for the people who are trying to get a PS5 though, because trust me, it is really hard to get them. So if you do get one, count yourself happy and lucky, but do remember that if you like brag about it, then other people will be like, dude, why are you doing that? Don't brag about it. Like, for me, I didn't really brag about it, I just said, hey, I got mine, so I'm happy about it. To brag about it would mean like, oh, I got this, you didn't, haha. Have some of that, bitch. And I just generally don't like bragging at all. Like, ever. And I'll explain why. To me, to brag about something like that is sort of like, it's basically saying, oh, you're not good enough to do this. Like, you're not competent enough to do this certain thing.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay?
Anyway, this is what we were gonna get.
Good choice, son.
Thank you. The reason why I got the Mega Ring is because of the description. Using Julius's patented super seeking technology, the Mega Ring has the ability to auto-target enemies useful for when you run into a bunch of Cass's henchmen.
Bye, son.
The reason why I got this is because of that crouching, whatever it was, crouching barrel hidden squeaver. If you're wondering, yes, their names are literally mixed up versions of Squirrel and Beaver. Ironically enough, though, the characters are literally just, oh, I don't know, a squirrel and a beaver. Squeaver is the beaver, and Barrel is the squirrel. And they're not from Australia. How do I know? Because I know. But another thing is the Mega Ring itself. You might think, oh, you just throw it and it auto-targets an enemy and then it comes back, right? Well, not exactly. It's a little bit more complex than that.
Help! We're under attack from ninja billies.
That is some great voice acting. Allow me to help you. Yeah, Ninja Billies. Say hello to your arch nemesis, otherwise known as... Yeah. Mega Rings quite literally auto-target enemies, and because of that, they can chain attack. Which is really cool. Because you can literally do this easily as long as you're careful. As long as you make sure that the enemies do not attack Barrel and Squeaver too much, you should be fine. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Premium gameplay right here. Not even getting hit. They are. The ones that are invisible, you will need something else. Look at that. Didn't take any damage. They did, but that's kind of unavoidable.
Big idea, man. You's just clobbered all our extras.
I'll pay you for it.
This here's a movie set, you silly boy. We're Beryl.
And Squeaver.
We are the biggest stars in Hollywood.
And we're making a movie down under.
That's the ceiling, you idiot.
Sorry about that. I thought you were under attack.
Attack? Those ninjas are expensive stuntmen. Now we're behind schedule.
I just didn't notice he has a goatee.
Go on. Get.
Stone the crows, mate. Something
Want me to
big and
give
scary
crows
has been seen around
marijuana?
Steel Springs.
What is with this voice crack? Ah.
And they want you to check it out right now. Sounds like Boss Cass.
I apologize for that voice crack. I wasn't trying to do that. I was gonna say, you're trying to give crows marijuana, but my voice is like, marijuana? We're not done yet, though. That is the boss, by the way. We're doing Metal Menace and then Patchy. I might pick this up tomorrow after a while. That's what I would be saying if I didn't say I'm probably going to play through a good half of the game. Logic. Cars squeal, or tires squeal in dirt like tires on concrete. I don't think it's supposed to do that though, it might just be a glitch. That does not damage the vehicle. Triple kill! Monster kill. Okay, Jake. You don't need to glide for that, but yeah. It actually did give me trouble. I don't know I managed to dodge that, but okay. Alright. Who's ready for some Metal Menace? Metal music. Welcome to the place that has one of my favorite songs in this. Ah! Miss. Double kill. And a health kit. Whoa, that was cool. I didn't even notice the enemy there. He died. Like I said, you want to remember those koalas. Seven kill combo. And me almost running into a saw blade. Yep. I almost got bisected. Or dissected. I don't know. Supposed to go that way. That guy is a blue-tongue lizard. And they will wreck your shit if you're not careful. How do I know? Well, they can pick up rocks out of the ground, as you can see. He almost tried to. This song always made me think of Looney Tunes. Hello there, assholes! Those don't hurt you, they just push you. Oh my god, it's Rouge the Bat! She's been shrunken. I'm kidding. It's not Rouge, it's just a bat. But yeah, this song reminds me of Looney Tunes or like Scooby-Doo or something. Those bats will attack you if you get too close, by the way, just pointing it out. Anyway. Alright.
Make it. I need you to test out the combat effectiveness of my latest invention.
No worries.
Watch out for the chainsaws. Oh! He almost got chopped in half. Uh-oh. And we got bunny cannons, I think is what they're called, or cannon bunnies? Hopper gunners? Gunner bunnies? I don't remember what the name was called. But, yeah, then we have these assholes! Otherwise known as they're easy, if you have a Mega Ram. Yes, Psy combat robot
Hi, mate.
things.
You have to get over to Steel Springs right away. There's something big and scary menacing the locals. This one's a top priority, mate.
I like how they have the robot voice thing on there. I think it's because Julius was still talking to Ty. And because of that, the game was like, oh wait, should I have like a robot voice synthesizer thing on it? I think I killed a bat by accident. Yeah. I killed a bat! Ah, I'm kidding. Alright. Try to not get hit by that. As a kid, I always thought that was supposed to sound like it sang Strongly Made. I don't know why. My brain's just hardwired to think of dumb lyrics for ordinary jingles. Hello, head jackasses. Yep. Alright, we got a decent amount of opals. I like how that frill's just like, who threw that piece of paper at me? That was actually a pretty decent Australian accent. But I think I should leave the Australian accenting to Dark Viper AU, because he is Australian. That's why the AU is there. What did you think? It meant gold? I've got a heart of gold. Shut up, it's a joke. Not a very good joke, but it's a joke. It's a bad joke, so bad that these guys are dying because of boomerangs. And I'm dying because of voice cracks. Quadruple kill. Can't break that. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. And... oh. Alright. Okay. I'm back. Triple kill. That is an area that we'll get to after the boss. Triple kill. Also, that thing always respawns, so an easy way to get plenty of opals. And this is where we need to go. I think he just ran into the wall and exploded. He's just like, "Wah!" Bye. Oh. Thanks for the lunch money. Invisible walls, they exist. Spoopy.
Well, well, well.
I like how the red haze starts to go in after she starts talking.
Fluffy! I should have known I'd find you here. You're always terrorizing somebody.
A girl's gotta earn a living.
When are you gonna give it up? You know you can do better than Cass.
You really think so?
I know so. He's mean, arrogant, selfish, conceited, and a bully.
He's also an asshole.
Yeah, but the money's good.
I know a good job for you. You could be a dishwasher operator at a movie theater. It's closed right now, but it'll be good work. So I got my PC.
Sick and patchy.
That thing is Apache. Ain't no pirate, but okay. This guy is incredibly easy, for the most part. Hi, mind fight.
No fair.
What? I can't use boomerangs? You mean no fair? How am I gonna fight that thing with bare hands? Yeah, you have to hit all the spikes off. In other words. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. E fucking Z. Ah! Yeah. You can't hit the tail unless it's, you know. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Guess what? Come and get me, you big old boy!
Patchy, don't let that little orange rat get you down.
Actually, I'm a tiger. Cat thing. Yeah, this part is even easier. Wanna see how? That's how. Whenever he gets ready to prime his missiles, shoot him. Yep, easy.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that to happen. Well played, Rat. You won this one. But next time, you won't be so lucky.
Threatening. 1970s cartoon sounds.
Good work, Ty. You stopped Fluffy and Cass from terrorising the kind folk of Steel Springs.
That bird-brain Cass will stop at nothing to hinder us.
Oi! Watch who you call a bird brain, fur face.
Derogatory terms, everybody.
As a compliment. Boss Cass has such a large cranium. It's obviously a sign of great intelligence.
Oh, good save there, Dennis.
Now that
What do you mean the size of a walnut?
some more jobs for you, mate.
No worries.
Lizard.
Fluffy, you're back. Did you get it?
It wasn't easy. But here it is.
It's smaller than I imagined.
You have the grid processor. Very good.
Ah, Professor Carlos.
I get it, because he's a koala.
See a demonstration of the machine?
By the way, that is actually
It is
Julius's
feasible.
uncle. Believe it or not. Just, yeah.
Activate
Also,
the machine.
okay. We have to address the elephant in the room. Boss Cass and his
It appears
motivations.
that I still need one more component.
Whatever you need, get it. I want the machine fully operational as soon as possible. And then I will have the power to rule not just Cassopolis, but the entire world. Bruno's gotten himself into a pickle.
Where do I begin?
In Frillneck Forest
Boss Cass himself is an amazing
Now he
character.
needs a helping
Alright,
hand.
no two ways about it. He's one of the coolest villains in a video game like this. But can we talk about his scheme real quick? Cause it's a little bird-brained. So basically, Boss Cass, according to the original the Tasmanian Tiger game, wants to rule the world with a lizard army because his ancestors were dinosaurs. That is a widely known factoid that birds are thought to be directly derived from dinosaurs. So how does that come into play, huh? Well, here's the thing. He is using that machine, as you saw in that cutscene, to take out the warm-bloodedness of a mammal and put it into a cold-blooded reptile. In reality, that would kill said reptile. And not only that, but it turns out Boss Cass himself is warm-blooded. Because birds are not reptiles. At all. Yeah. Let that sink in. The villain of this game wants to take over the world with lizards, himself included, as the ruler, because he believes that, oh, my dinosaur ancestors were here first. Again, just to let you know, yeah. Yeah. Says here. And then for the actual the Tasmanian Tiger wiki. Hold on. One. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Could have sworn. Oh, wait. Okay, okay. Could have sworn. Yeah, here it is, here it is. So, Boss Cass's idea of mutating his reptile army by, this. Yeah, that's right. In reality, these things would die as soon as that happened. Yep. No joke.